Dunkley.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. With all due respect to the member for Mallee, who I have quite a lot of personal regard for, oh my goodness, we've now had two speakers following every other MPI, well, of this parliament really, put up by the opposition, which is just complaints, 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 and the suggestion that we don't have a plan, which is they can only make that suggestion because they don't listen when the Treasurer and the Prime Minister talk about our plans, and not a single suggestion of what actually should be done. I mean, we had the Shadow Minister for Industry, who's the head boy, really, the head boy of a pathetic mob of performative whingers, just be negative, negative, negative for his whole entire 10 minutes in this MPI. Not one suggestion of what should be done or could be done other than what this government is doing. Just wants to say everything's bad, everything's wrong, but put not a single suggestion forward. Right? This is why the Liberal Party is not in government anymore, because Australians are sick and tired of negativity, 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 oppositional opposition for opposition's sake, without any suggestion of how you might actually make things better. They are sick and tired of responses from politicians to important, complex and deep conversations about how to fix some of the structural problems in this country. Responses from politicians, which is all, oh, what a pathetic essay. Oh, you've got an idea of changing something and we don't like change. How about engaging in an actual conversation about where we need to go, how we might get there? Change is hard and difficult, but be part of the conversation instead of just being so negative all the time without any suggestion of how things might be fixed. Things like the inflation crisis and the impact on Australians, which, yes, rightly described by the member for Mallee and others, what families are going through. Families, single people, young people, old people, all across this country are feeling what is happening, and it is tough. It is absolutely tough. But it's not as though this has happened overnight or in the last 10 months. When the Shadow Minister for Industry talks about 10 successive rate rises over 10 successive minutes, doesn't talk about almost 10 successive years in power, doesn't talk about almost 10 successive years of making decision after decision, which made the structure of the economy, the housing market, inequality worse. But apparently the Albanese Labor government is to blame for not fixing all of those problems in 10 months of government. And when we do put forward positive plans and legislation to fix these problems, what do they do on the other side of the parliament? They vote against it. Shame. So you come in here, talk about the difficult lives that Australians are having, raise issues that exist, and then vote against the solutions. That's the way to get back into government.
Yeah, they should keep doing that.
Keep on it. Keep on it. This is a government on this side of the chamber that is providing responsible cost of living relief. Like my colleagues have said, cheaper childcare, cheaper medicines, direct energy bill relief. The National Reconstruction Fund, which is mob over here, just want to be continually performative whingers and oppose. It's a key platform to support, diversify and transform Australia's industry and to create sustainable, well-paying jobs that will help families pay the bills, that will help manufacturers in my electorate like Australian Blow Moulding, Brumby, Clark Masts and many others across the Carrum Downs industrial precinct. Why doesn't the opposition come in here and support positive plans for once?
Thank you. Member for